Hi guys, and welcome to the walkthrough today for our Lakeside Crystal Cave in Liurnia. Now, at the end of the video, we will be moving a little bit, unlike the other videos, into the section that follows, because this cave is a tunnel that moves on to somewhere. And I'll briefly be talking about that other section and what goes on there. So stay tuned for that, but minor spoilers. The cave can be found at the bottom end of the lake as shown on this map. It's hidden quite at the back, so make sure you take a screenshot or mark it down, and you want to go all the way to the back of that area. Entering the cave, carry on till you get to the site of grace. You'll notice there's a chest on the right. Open it and get yourself one of those brilliant leaves. From here, stick to the left side of the cavern. As going down, be careful, there's some enemies in the bush. After killing them, turn left and make your way up the side of this rock. Another enemy and some moss. You can then jump up the rock face to the top part where you see an item and a fire. There is also some enemies sitting around here as well. Be careful and just dispatch them. Attacking these enemies will alert the other enemies from below, but be careful that you don't get overwhelmed. After you've finished up the top and collected everything, go back down and head off to the left towards some more braziers. There's two enemies that come. One's a bit bigger than the other, but kill them and then you find a tunnel. You can go through this tunnel and it will lead you to some cave moss. Carrying on through this tunnel, you get to an area with a big chieftain, as well as a couple of little guys. Take out the little guys quickly. And then you've got enough space to move around and just concentrate on the big chief. After he's dead, loot up everything. Quite a few silver fireflies, but there's a chest in here that also contains a talisman. Make sure you collect it. Now that you've cleared this room and collected the talisman, you want to head back to the cavern where we just came from. And we're going to have a quick peer over the edge. As you can see looking down, there is a platform. Make your way round to be just above the platform and drop down. While on this platform, drop off to your left and turn round, pick up the moss, then drop off down to the right and down again on the right towards a cave opening where you can see the brazier at. Go through the cave, you'll find these brilliant crystal snails. There's quite a few, stay away from their breath, but they're quite easy to be killed. After you kill them, again, loot up everything. You'll come to an area where there's quite a lot of snails grouped together. Any AoE attacks can take them out quickly, or you can just concentrate to try taking them out as quick as you can with the moves you've got. After you kill them, there is another tunnel to proceed down. This will take you to another cliff edge. If you go to the left side of the cliff, you can drop down onto a platform where there's an item, and then you can actually drop down again and pick up the remaining 3 items. On this level, there's 3 snails to take out after you pick up the items. And if you carry on through this cavern, you come to what looks like a big opening where you can see a light at the far side. Entering there triggers the boss fight. Now this boss is like the Blood Knight you fight in the Ever Jail, but this time you get to use your summons. We moved away to cast our 3 wolves, healed up because he did get a couple of hits on us, and then with the wolves distracting him, moved in doing some attacks, and then moving away. And once he was dazed, getting in with a crit. Now after you kill this boss, the fog door will open, and this will lead to the next section where there is an NPC outside. This NPC you'll have to come back to later on after you've visited a guy in a village that will give you part of a medallion. Now I'm not going to go overly into spoilers about what that mission is because we are doing a video about side missions. When you speak to the woman, she will mention about the medallion. We'll get more into that in another video. Just be aware that if you have the medallion, this is the person you'll need to speak to. Hope this video has helped you. And keep an eye out for the NPC side mission where you would need to come back and see this woman, and you'd also be able to receive a summon. Goodbye. Stay safe.
What do you want? I told the all-hearing brute that I possess no such medallion. Or have you come to take more from me? Was my other half not enough?